Hey everybody, it's Latrice Nicole, and in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to create greeting cards. You can utilize these tips for personal use if you just like to gift your family and friends custom cards, or if you are trying to start a greeting card business. I am a beginner with my crafting, so please keep that in mind. This is a beginner video just for tips for people like me who are beginners. The tools you'll need is cardstock, double-sided tape, and you'll need a board, a cutting board. This is actually a cutting and a scoring board, so it has both tools on there that makes it like really great for card making. Um, Today, what we're going to be using is Canva.com, and I'll be designing the card using this. If you do not like designing, you can use templates and just customize the text to your liking. I am trying to challenge myself, so I will be designing my card from scratch just because I like to play around with it and learn. So that's basically what you'll see me doing. I am a beginner. I will stress that throughout this video. This video is strictly for beginners. Um, I measured the paper out to 11 by 8.5 opposed to 8.5 by 11 just because I wanted it in landscape mode so that um, I can have it laid out the correct way when it's time to print. I utilize the line so that so I know that where I have room to design the card, the cover of the card. So basically, I play around in the elements. You can type in keywords to bring up different like PNGs. They're called elements on Canva, but they're basically PNGs. So yeah, basically I'm playing around with them, seeing what I like and what I don't like. This is like a little tedious because you'll go back and forth. Like maybe you like something and you don't, or you change something, so then now you have to go back and do this. It's just like you have to have patience and actually enjoy doing this. That's why I say they do. That's why I showed you guys that they do have templates if you're not into doing this part, but you still want to create greeting cards. I, however, like to play around and see what I can do. So that's basically what we're doing. I'm making this card for my aunt, her birthday. So, I at first was liking the confetti, then I was like, nah, it looks a little like for, a child. So I am going to end up taking the confetti off and play around with the text a little more. But yeah, it's a process. What you see me doing is putting on the effects and like highlighting underneath the image. I mean, underneath the font. I'm sorry. That just makes it pop a little more. Um, Canva has a lot of great fonts, but when it comes to the effects and stuff like that, I'm not too much a huge fan. I like silhouette because I can do a little more, like outlining and things like that, opposed to just highlighting underneath every text. But yeah, it is what it is. Now, what you see is when I type that, you see how it's a big gap in between to the best and auntie. That's why I'm going to actually, because I was just tired of seeing the confetti, I'm going to copy and paste, and I'm going to do the words by themselves so that way I'm able to control the spacing. I'm pretty sure that there is a setting where you can probably do that without having to do the way that I'm doing it. But like I said, this is strictly for beginners. As I learn, I will create more videos to kind of, show you guys what I've learned. But that's just what works for me at this point in time. So I'm just going ahead and like doing that. Okay, you guys, remember I said that you can use elements and type in keywords to bring up different type of PNGs. I just was playing around typing different words just to see what I could come up with. I also forgot to put my background color because I don't like the whole card to be white, so I like to have the cover with some type of color underneath. I sized that to half of a paper, which is 5.5 by 8.5. And that way I can just have it on one side of the paper, so I didn't even need that line to um to split down the middle. I actually could have just did the background. That's usually what I do, but I kind of just forgot while making it. And like I said, it's a tedious thing, so you'll go back and forth between stuff. Like as you see, I had deleted the confetti, and I was trying to make it work again. Once I got the font, and I just ended up not liking it. Like I just playing around, trying to see what works. So yeah, it's a process. Now what I'm doing is duplicating the paper just so that I can have that same background color. That is going to be cut for my insert. I like to make inserts just to make the quality of my card stock a little more thicker opposed to it being so thin. Um, my printer doesn't feed like the heavier card stock, so I'm using like a lighter one. So I just try to find methods that work. I'm still just seeing what I like with the card. But yeah. So I found that I actually really like the roses, so that's why you see me kind of just putting them around. You don't have to be really like creative and come up with something. Um, for the insert, I also wanted roses or like the background, so that's why you see me like trying to size it down and make it. Um, as you notice, I'm only putting roses on half of the paper because the other half of the insert I can use for something else, and it probably won't be roses. Like I probably won't do roses again, so that's why I'm only putting them on this side. I had to separately go through and change all of the rose colors and the transparency on them. So I would say to do one rose first with the color and transparency, and then copy and paste so that you don't have to go through each and every one like I did. So now we are finally finished with the design. I think I was really happy with it. I was trying to find other things. I was trying to find a rose because uh, even though I didn't show you guys in this video, I wanted to put some layering effects to this card. So yeah. So basically, I'm printing everything out, and I noticed that I forgot the line that was still there, so I have to go back in and reprint that top one. But yeah, that is it with the designing. Finally, we are finished. It takes a little time. I'm showing you guys how I split a half sheet of paper into half again to make the insert for the card. I don't actually show you guys this part inside my card because of the fact that it's personal, but yeah. So now we back to getting the card together, and I have both of the papers. I have the cards, and you see the color difference. One of them I printed as matte, and the other one I printed as light bright paper or something like that. I thought I was going to use the darker one, but I actually ended up liking the light one because you could still see the roses on it. It was the ring light what made me kind of, I couldn't see it. That's why I had went back and printed it dark. On the board, you want to place the paper to 5.5 so that way you can fold the card um, perfectly down the middle. So that's why I was showing you guys on the board at 5.5. So that's what you see me lining it up to 5.5 because half of 11 is 5.5. So I'm using the score tool to put that line in between. It just makes it super easy to fold the paper over and it's perfect. And I actually found that when you're scoring the paper, have the image facing up because the inside of it is the one that actually, like, it looks like tore up. That's what I was trying to show you guys. It look a little more like rigid and messed up. So I would say, to when you score a paper, have the design facing frontward, facing upwards, and then that's the paper with the little roses, and that's the part that's going to go on the inside of the cards, you guys. So now I'm just cutting down the insert paper. I take 1 inch off of both ways, the long way and the shorter way, um, so that it's just a nice little size to go inside. And then we're just going to use the double-sided tape to tape down. So this is how the card came out. I added some glitter cardstock to it. I know I didn't show that because I told you guys this is beginner friendly. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also remember that my website is linked down below. So go ahead and check it out. Thank you guys so much. And also comment and let me know what you would like to see next. Thank you. Bye.